Okay, so we're back to just doing updates at home. I'm so excited. It's less stressful than when you're on vacation. I am going on another vacation pretty soon, actually. I didn't even think about it until we got back from Vegas. I was like, I have a vacation in like 2 weeks. Not even. But I do have book updates. So last night I was reading Night Awakened, the fourth book of the Black Veil University. I'm like right at 50%. I'm like right before 50%. I'm on chapter 18, page 177. I do have to say, I don't think I realized this the first time, but I also think because of Vegas, it's not necessarily slow. It has a lot of like actual growth between the characters. They're going through things. They're going through the shit. And she's there and trying to console them, or they're trying to console her and trying to grow all their relationships and everything. And so that's what they're trying to do. Plus, they're trying to not die. And they're trying to, like, she still has like technically 2 more bonds to form. One, it's formed, but they've never been intimate. And the second is they've never been intimate, no bond is formed, nothing. I am curious to see those two because there's only one more book after this and then a novella. So I don't know what else is going to happen in here. The other one is like almost twice as big as this. So that one's going to be interesting. And I feel like this book is taking me forever. Like I feel like when I read it on my Kindle, it didn't take long. But like on here, the words are small and the pages are extra large. So yeah, I am enjoying this. I do want to finish it, but I am trying to finish Clockwork Princess. I am so close to being done. I'm on chapter 23. I think I only have technically 23, 24, and then it's an epilogue, I think. Because in the back of this book, it has, 23, 24, and then an epilogue. Because the back of this one has another like chapter for another book, I think. Oh, Tessa's England. I don't understand the notes of Tessa's England. I've read it in the first 2 and they were pointless. Didn't like them. But this one actually doesn't have the story. But I only have this much left. So I am pretty determined to get this done today. I have about 80 pages left, or a little over 80 pages. But I mean, and that's only 2 chapters in epilogue. Her chapters are very long. I read this morning, which I uploaded it, my 7 a.m. read with me, like my kids were still asleep. I only read 1 chapter. It took me over 25 minutes to read 1 chapter because her chapters are just so long. And even in like on all of her books, the chapters are just really long and I'm used to shorter chapters. This one, I wouldn't say the chapters are long. I mean, they're at least 10 to 12 pages. Well, like this one is only 10 pages. This one's 10 pages. But almost all of these are 20 to 30 page chapters. So I feel like I'm in it forever. There are breaks, but like I like to finish on a chapter. But in this one, she has vanquished the bad guy. She has vanquished the bad guy. And a lot of stuff's going on. Will's freaking out. Something happened to Jem. I don't want to explain everything because I don't want to ruin anything. Something happened to Jem. Will's freaking out. Tessa cannot really help at the moment. Stuff's happening with Henry. I feel so bad for Henry. I love him. And like just so much. And then Charlotte, because what's his name? Is it something Lightwood? I think it's a Lightwood or somebody. He came, gave her a letter, and she's like, I don't have to answer this right now, do I? And he's like, no, you don't have to answer it right now, but like we would like an answer. But she won't tell anybody. So she told Sophie. Sophie was so excited, but she's like, dude, I can't. Like, I have requirements. If I'm going to accept what they're offering, I have requirements for me to say yes. So she's trying to get all these things like in order. So then she's not leaving the London Institute in tatters. She wants to make sure they all get to stay there. So it's really interesting. There's only 2 chapters left. I really want to read and finish it. So then this one's done. Because I don't generally read more than 1 book at a time. Even like when I was reading like these and like, or another book with a Kindle book at the same time, I never do that either. I don't read a lot of books at the same time. I generally start a book, finish the book, and then I will start another book. I don't generally do that, but because of Vegas, I didn't want to take this paperback, this hardback. And also I didn't have much left to read, and I wanted to make sure I was able to read something else. So that's why I only took paperbacks with me. So, I mean, I only read one there, and then I started this one. So I didn't need to take all 4 books, but I took all 4 just in case. Like, thank God I did, because there was one day that I read for like 5 hours straight because I couldn't move. But I am determined. I am so determined to finish this book today. And all I'm doing for the rest of the day is reading, and I'm only doing laundry. Tomorrow, I don't have to go anywhere. I had to take my daughter to the doctor today. She had her 5-year checkup, and it took forever. The doctor was literally with us for 5 minutes, and we waited pretty much in that room for well over 40 to 45 minutes. And I was like falling asleep in there. My daughter was falling asleep. Like, we were just sitting there. And I'm like, dude, like, seriously, like, I want to go home. Like, I have stuff I got to do. Like, I got to clean. I got to do some stuff. And he finally came in. She's right where she's supposed to be. She's perfect on her height. She's perfect on her weight. We don't have to worry about any of that. And he told her, like, good luck going to kindergarten. But I told her today, I'm like, dude, she was trying to sleep. Like, it was already almost like 9:15. We gotta go. And she was still asleep. So I'm like, okay, I need to get her up every day at a certain time, get her dressed every day, get her ready so she can get used to going to kindergarten. Because I told her, I'm like, honey, you do know, like, right now when you're waking up, you're supposed to be in school already. And she kind of just looked at me like, what? I'm like, you have to wake up early in the morning. And I think she was shocked. I don't think she was expecting that. So now I need to get myself on a routine, because I generally wake up at 6 a.m. Usually. I don't usually wake up any later than 6, if anything 7, and that's my husband waking me up, and then I'll get up. But like this morning, my alarm went off at 5, and I was like, no, I am not waking up. I'm still too tired from Vegas. But I need to get myself on a routine. I need to get my daughter on a routine. My son was already awake. He was dressed, ready to go. She was still asleep. So I think him will be easier to get on a routine when the time comes. But her, I got to start this routine like now. So I need to figure out exactly what time school starts, because I know, like, me in high school, my school started at 7:45. Now, I think the high school that I used to go to, they now start at 8:30, 8:45 every day. I'm like, why do you guys start so late? Like, why are you guys starting later? Like, I don't understand. And then they get out almost at like 4 o'clock every day. I'm like, why? Like, I just don't get it. So I need to check and see if maybe, because this was the school I went to as a child. So I want to check and see if maybe they changed their time. I don't know. Because if they did, then I need to figure out, because it'll only take me like 5 minutes from my house to the school. It doesn't take me long. So I need to figure out exactly how long, like, I need to get us into this routine so that I can figure out how long it takes us to get her ready, to figure out exactly what time I should be waking her up. Because like my son, I could just pop him in the car in his pajamas, bring him back home, and then get him ready. She needs to be fully ready. And I need to make sure that if she doesn't want a hot lunch from the school, that I need to make her a lunch. So I need to make myself wake up at a certain time. So if she needs a lunch, I need to make her a lunch that morning. It's a whole thing. I'm starting to kind of be like, we need to get this figured out now, because school is in less than a month. Wow, that's crazy to think. School's going to start in less than a month for her. And this will be her first time ever going to school. And I already know my family is going to have a hell of a time with her being in school. Like, I'm already tearing up, because she has been with me every day since she's been born. Pretty much. I mean, yeah, we had Vegas, but like, that's different. She's going to school. She's going to be away from me 5 days a week for so many hours, and I'm not used to it. So it's going to be a little bit of a struggle for me. I already know. My son's going to have a hard time with the fact that she's not here, because he has been with her every single day of his life. Like, whenever we go on vacation, they're always together. So that's going to be different. Like, he spends a few hours, like right now, my daughter decided to spend time with my mom, and he's with me. And he's fine for a few hours, but I think it's going to take an adjustment with it being 5 days a week. This is going to be a little difficult for all of us. It's going to be a really big change. And we're going to have to get used to it really quickly. But I think my husband, I think I'm going to even ask him to take at least the first day off just so he could help me and like see her and like help me pick her up and see how things are going. It's her first day of school. So I think that's what I'm going to ask him. I need to see exactly what day it is because I can also tell you, I don't know what day is the first day of school. I have no idea. I need to look that and the time. And I know that they usually send out an email to the parents of the lunch schedule. So I wonder if they've already sent it out. I need to look it up. And I do have one thing I need to send them from the doctor's office. I thought I got the paper already. I didn't. So I need to send that to the school. But yeah, I'm just going to go sit in the living room. My son is fully passed out in the living room. And I'm just going to go sit in there and I'm going to read because I have my washing machine going right now. And I just need to do laundry. All I'm going to focus on the rest of the day is reading and laundry. Hey, so I come bearing updates. Yesterday, I'm so glad I finished this book yesterday in the bathtub. I only had, I think the last time I checked in, I only had like 2 chapters or 1 chapter in the epilogue. I was very, very close to being done. So I took a bath and I only had the last chapter and the epilogue. That's all I had left. And I told my husband, I'm going to finish this in the bathtub. I'm not getting out before. And I go, it might take a while because each chapter is very long. And he's like, yeah, no problem. No problem. Because I was doing a lot yesterday. And he's like, you go relax. So I went in the bathtub. And the last chapter, it was cute. It was so sweet, so tenderhearted. And I just loved everything about it. And I'm not going to say much because it'll give away everything. But the epilogue, because, mind you, Tessa is technically immortal. She's technically a warlock because she does have demon blood in her. So she's going to live forever. And it is so sad to think that, like, I'm literally tearing up. It's so sad to think that she'll, like, fall in love with people and they're just going to die. They're going to grow old. She's not going to grow old. And they're going to die. And she has to watch them die every time. And Magnus Bane, he talks about like the first one he loses the hardest. And she loses one of them. And that's what the epilogue is. The epilogue bounced to 2008. And the moment I saw the year, I started bawling my eyes out. Like I uncontrollably sobbing. I was like, oh my God, no. I already know what we're going to be reading is like how they died and everything in their whole life. And I'm like, oh no, I don't think I'm ready. I read it. I bawled the entire epilogue. This epilogue, like a lot of epilogues are just like, oh, you know, they worked through things and they got married and they had a kid, whatever. Very blasé, pretty much. This was gut-wrenching and beautiful and heartbreaking and exactly what it needed to finish off this trilogy. And it hops to 2008, which would be the time of the original Shadowhunter series. So I do really appreciate that. And I do really like that Henry Blackwell, he is married to Charlotte, the head of the Institute. He's the one that, and Magnus, they're the ones that made the portal. And I was like, wait a minute, they made the portal in general? Like, that's really cool. I really like that was in here. So yeah, this is a very good trilogy. I'm giving this one 4 stars. I would give it 4.5 just because of the ending, but I'm just going to do a 4-star. I think every single one of them I gave 4 stars. Almost, I think every single one. So I do highly recommend this. It's really good. I loved it. I kind of wish this trilogy became a series and like a show of its own, because I think it would do a very good job because it being that era. And I really liked it. So then last night in bed, I did read some more of Night Awakened. And I do have to say, because I was thinking about it this morning, and I'm like, how in the world did I stop where I stopped? I would love to know, because I was at chapter 18. I'm on chapter 21. The way chapter 20 ended, I closed the book and went to bed. And then I was thinking about it this morning. I'm like, how was I able to do that with the way that chapter ended? Like, usually the guys say the fuck it line. She says it. They're in public. So you can only imagine how chapter 20 even ended. And I just was like, oh, I'm going to go to sleep. And I just went to bed. I don't know how I didn't continue reading. Like, I was thinking about it this morning. I'm trying to update my reading journal. It's taking me forever because of my kids. My kids keep needing something. I literally am trying to fill it out. I write like 5 words. Oh, mom, I need something. Oh, mom, I need this. Oh, mom. I'm like, hey, guys, you guys need to sit down. Let me just finish what I'm doing. And they're not letting me. I'm also doing bread at the same time. I also had to fix this nail because this nail popped off my thumb. So I had to put a new one on. I'm like, I have already done like 2 loads of laundry. I have the last bread going right now. My son is angry because he wants to go for a walk. And I'm not taking him for a walk because I have bread in the oven. I'm trying to read. I'm trying to get my reading journal. Like, I'm doing a lot of things at one time, and I'm starting to feel like I'm going crazy. I don't know why I do this to myself. I can honestly tell you, I don't know why I make myself do so many things at one time because I feel like I'm going crazy. But I digress. I need to finish this. I really want to finish this. I'm a little over halfway. That's all I got left. It is, how many pages is this? 369 pages? 370 pages. And I'm on page 210. So I have 160 pages left. Yeah, that sounds about right. 160 pages. So I do really want to finish this, but I really want to pick up another Shadowhunter book. I don't know what I'm going to do right now. We'll see. But I'm going to close out this vlog. And I am going to hopefully see you, because this is day 29. I'll see you tomorrow too, which will be day 30. And then day 30, I'm going to talk about some other things. I already am like planning some stuff. But I will see you in my next video. I will see you in my next vlog tomorrow. And I hope you have a great day or night wherever you are. Bye.